In this problem, I received two arrays of numbers stored in nums1 and nums2, and I have to return another array consisting of only two elements. The first element should contain all the elements in nums1 that aren't in nums2, and the second should contain all the elements in nums2 that aren't in nums1. This answer array will be named answer. In order to build answer as quickly as possible, it's necessary to convert the two given arrays nums1 and nums2 to sets, set1 and set2. Sets in C++ are STL containers of dynamically allocated data. The data retained in a set is unique and ready to be ordered, ascending or descending, because in the process of creating the dataset, each element is inserted into the new structure so that it is unique and respects the ordering. To convert arrays to sets, I'll use the syntax setName of nameArray.begin and nameArray.end. Thus, I'll obtain a lot of unique values ordered in ascending order. The conversion to the set of values is done using the two iterators begin and end, which dictate the exact limits between which the conversion is done. This type of approach to the problem is classic and will be encountered in problems like determining the elements of intersection, reunion, and difference of two sets, removing duplicate elements from a set of values, or checking if an element belongs to a set of values, and more. Let's take a quick look at an example so we can understand what the problem needs better. If nums1 equals 1 to 3 and nums2 equals 2, 4, 6, then the algorithm returns answer as 1, 3 and 4, 6. This is because the elements from nums1 that aren't in nums2 are 1 and 3, and the elements that are in nums2 but not in nums1 are 4 and 6. I already have nums1 and nums2 declared as arrays, so I start off by converting these arrays to sets, in order to remove duplicates and allow for set operations. I store nums1 as a set in set1 and nums2 in set2. Next, I initialize two arrays diff1 and diff2, which will be used to store the elements that are unique to each array. Diff1 stores the unique elements of nums1 and diff2 stores the unique elements of nums2. Now I start iterating the arrays to find the different elements. First I traverse nums1 to find its unique elements compared to nums2. I iterate through each element in set1 and check if it isn't present in set2. If it isn't, I add it to diff1. I do the same for set2, but I store the unique elements in diff2. Finally, I give my final answer as an array of two arrays diff1 and diff2 and return it. In conclusion, the algorithm presented by me for this problem demonstrates the efficient use of sets to solve problems that ask to find and return the differences between two data collections. Converting arrays to sets eliminates duplicates and enables efficient search and insertion operations. This type of approach is useful in problems that require identifying unique elements, intersections, and differences between collections. The algorithm is clean and efficient with a time complexity of O(n plus m), where n and m are the sizes of the two input arrays. Let's test this algorithm to ensure it meets the problem's requirements. Feel free to optimize the code or explore alternative solutions that might be more efficient than the one provided.